Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I hope you all have a nice day. We are from Group 12 are excited to present our insightful articles titled Mirror Mirror From Perfection to Self-Acceptance. Before we begin, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Carissa Puteri and my friends Iqlima Aulia Arimbi and Ayesha Nabila Raisa. Before we dive into our discussion, we have a video that represents our articles. Let's check it out.
In the kingdom of Indariel, beauty was judged by strict rules: fair skin, long straight hair, and a perfect face. The evil queen ruled the land and was seen as the most beautiful woman in the kingdom. But Snow White, a simple girl who was different, she changed everything.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me who is the most prettiest woman on the kingdom?
Your Majesty, your beauty has always been the greatest, but now there is someone else. She has a beauty that shines brighter than yours. Her name is Snow White.
Snow White? The girl who lives with dwarfs in the village? How can she be more beautiful than me?
Snow White's beauty is not just on the outside. It comes from her kind heart and the way she accepts herself.
That's nonsense! No one can be more beautiful than me. I will stop her.
Snow White is walking in the forest enjoying the peace. The evil queen stepped out from the shadows wearing a dark cloak and glaring at her.
So, you are Snow White, the one they say is more beautiful than me. How is that possible?
Your Majesty, yes, I am Snow White, but beauty is not about being better than someone else. It's about being yourself and being kind.
You think your words matter? I will destroy you and prove that I am the prettiest woman of the kingdom. Mirror, tell me who is the prettiest woman of the kingdom? Is it me or her?
Your Majesty, your beauty is only on the surface. Meanwhile, Snow White's beauty comes from within.
No! I am the prettiest woman of the kingdom! No one can be better than me!
True beauty is not about looks, it's all about being yourself and having a kind heart. That's a lesson the evil queen could never understand.
Okay, now let's jump into our introduction of these articles. I will start with a sentence that says, if you are beautiful, you have privilege. These words reflect that these days beauty is become like a benchmark for the social environment to treat people better with certain beauty standards. Just imagine, I found that 96.2% of women agree that women who are considered beautiful are more fortunate. This perceptions shows how powerfully beauty is in influencing various aspects of life. So physical appearance somehow interpreted as an advance in many situations. Here is the main topic of our article. It's about beauty standard. Beauty standard describe how people should look. According to Shahala et al., beauty standard in Indonesia, it's including fair skin, long straight hair, and people's attention is also often focused on others' body parts as a measure of beauty. Okay, now Indonesian women already burdened with Indonesian beauty standard. Now, here is another pressure. The Lancia et al. Research shows that media simultaneously shape the concept of ideal beauty. where women who are considered beautiful are those who have physically features like Korean women. These are the standards that makes women think that they have to improve their face by using makeup, using skincare, and even changing their face with plastic surgery in a way to fulfill the existing beauty standard. As a result, many individuals feel pressured to meet this beauty expectation that to be accepted or recognized by society, even though these standards are often unrealistic and discriminatory. Based on the background, this article aims to dive deeper into the negative impacts of beauty standards and explore the effective strategies to challenge and combat this beauty standard.
Okay, for further discussion, I will explain the negative impacts caused by beauty standard. Beauty standard in society create pressure and affect women's lives both physically and mentally. These narrow criteria influence how women see themselves and how they are accepted by others. Okay, next I will tell you the negative impacts that comes from beauty standard. There are sustained social pressure and limited beauty standard. Many women in Indonesia face constant pressure to look beautiful, even in everyday activities like shopping or casual events. Society narrow beauty standards, which are often prioritize fair skin, slim body, and symmetrical face, makes many women feel they don't measure up or meet expectation. Next, physical assessment as a reflection of character and media pressure on perception of beauty. In our culture, appearances is often tied to character, making women feel the need to always look good. Media reinforces unrealistic beauty standards, pressuring women to buy products or undergo procedure to fit these ideals. Next, health risk of beauty procedure. Some women use harmful product or risky procedure to meet beauty standard, leading to health problems like skin damage, allergies, or complications. Next is feelings of appearance insecurity and mental health disorders. Failing to meet beauty standard can make women feel insecure and ashamed, often leading to anxiety, depression, and stress. Dissatisfaction impacts their confidence and emotional well-being. Next is unrealistic social comparison and limitation of self-potential. Social media amplifies unrealistic beauty standards by showcasing idealized, often edited images of women. This comparison makes many feel insecure, causing them to avoid to public opportunities like presentation or events, ultimately limiting their potential. Next is increased stigma and social injustice. Narrow beauty standards unfairly judge women by appearance over abilities, reinforcing the stigma that beauty defines their worth. To reduce the impacts, we need to teach people to appreciate diverse beauty. Media should highlight different forms of beauty and focus on inner qualities. Women should be encouraged to love themselves and prioritize mental health over unrealistic standards. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. It is beauty is relative and then outer beauty versus inner beauty. First of all, let's discuss about beauty is relative first. Beauty is relative depending on who is looking. Every individual has a uniqueness that makes them special. And true beauty lies in how one takes care of themselves, treat others, and show their personality. How about outer beauty versus inner beauty? Apart from external beauty, there is also inner beauty. This beauty prioritizes one's nature and behavior over physical appearance. Meanwhile, external beauty refers to woman's physical appearance.
Okay, so there are the way to erase beauty standard. First is self-acceptance. Refers on Harlot 1974 defines self-acceptance as the degree to which an individual, having considered his personal characteristics, is able and willing to live with them. Self-acceptance, which means accepting oneself as one is essential in building confidence and happiness in women amidst the deadly beauty standard. Self-acceptance allows women to appreciate their uniqueness and potential without having to compare themselves to others or force themselves to meet unrealistic expectations. Self-acceptance allows women to focus on the more meaningful aspects of life, such as personal development, mental health, and positive relationships. Okay, so the next ways is no makeup movement. This movement is support self-acceptance concept. Why? Because this movement encourage women to look natural without makeup and accept their appearance without the pressure of beauty standards that are often imposed by society. The no makeup movement provides a space for women to feel comfortable in their own skin and appreciate their natural beauty. Through this campaign, many women feel free to express themselves without fear of being judged. Okay, the last ways to erase this beauty standard is self-love. Self-acceptance is also closely related to the concept of self-love, which emphasizes the importance of appreciating and taking care of ourselves, both physically and mentally. By accepting ourselves without makeup, we remove the burden of meeting outside expectations that are often unrealistic. Self-love teaches us to love our body and face without relying on beauty products, because true beauty comes from within.
That's all our presentation. Remember, true beauty is not about looks. It is about being yourself and having a kind heart. Thank you for watching our videos.